Game with the 50-50. Game with the 50-50. All right, ladies, you got your fans? All right, now let's do a little work about let's here we go, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, but Westlove and the 478 man.
Hey, Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. Listen, the nurse is in the living room, so if she knock on the door, I might be going back and forth while I'm talking to y'all. I just told her to knock on the door if she need me. Okay, you guys, this morning Well, good afternoon, you guys. I kind of bittersweet. I was Melody kind of triggered me, you guys, because she's trying to do this timeline on 2020. 2020 triggers me because that was the last assignment that I was on with my Black Panther friends. I be on a lot of police brutality assignment all over the United States. Most of the time, a lot of these families call me just to bring attention to the death of their loved ones because, they will be ignored in the media. But 2020, you guys, y'all was in the house. I was out there on the road all over the United States. They was deleting us, y'all. You would have thought it was the 18th century with the way they were deleting us. They told y'all to stay in the house, but they were not. It was so many lynchings out there. I was on some lynchings. I'll show that tomorrow. I actually got some lynchings, y'all, that I was on. Lynching. They done had more lynching since 2000 started than the whole of the century in the United States, you guys. But they're going down as the S word. Even though these black people got their hands tied behind their back and their foot tied and they hanging like fruits from the tree. They telling us they're suicide. I didn't mean to call that word. I would appreciate that. They probably ain't gonna monetize me today, but y'all appreciate whatever y'all can give me today. If y'all, Lord, put it on y'all heart. But I got some of these cases I'm gonna show y'all that I be on. But anyway, Melody was going on that timeline when she left her husband. Well, they weren't divorced, you guys. And the saddest thing about that, Martel never intended. Where are you hospitalized, Black? I'm not hospitalized. Who said that? No, I'm saying that I'm not hospitalized. Power being the YouTube. No, I'm saying the nurse will knock on my door. I'm here taking care of my brother, and he have home health care coming into the house. So they're in the living room with my brother, and I told them they need me, just knock on the door. Any other nurses, if they need me to answer any question, because his mind, he's mentally challenged because he was in a coma so long. So no, I'm not in a hospital. That's what I mean, y'all. But anyway, so let's go on and say hi to y'all. Say hi to some of y'all. Oh God, Nikki, thank you. Rosie Graham, you were here like 2 days ago and they hid you, babe. I was so upset. I went back 2 days later and saw that you were here and I did not acknowledge you and I just felt so bad. But anyway, thank you, Nikki. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you, Rosie, for your super sticker as well, you guys, okay? And Power Band, yeah. For those of you, she probably not used to me, but I'm here in Huntsville, Alabama. I'll be here often, more than I be at my home in Georgia, because my brother just got out of a coma. So I come here to be with him and make sure that things are going okay with him. When I get tired, I go back home and stay for about a week and then come back. Sexy chocolate. Y'all, it is not easy. It's not easy dealing with somebody that's sick. And when Nell was blame that on Melody, it's almost she was blaming Melody for her mama death. That right there is something else, you guys. I can't stand with I can't be with Nell on this about the when she said that. Y'all know what she said. I'm so full I can't hardly talk, y'all, because I'm triggered. But I had to relive these deaths with trying to to get this information to y'all. I had to relive these people, these kids' death that I be on, these assignments that I be on. But anyway, Nell is wrong. Let me pull this up if I can see what her daughter, what Nell is just wrong. And then Alexis don't say much, y'all. She don't say much, but when she do talk, this is Alexis. I got this from, oh Lord. Oh, who did I get this from? I need to write this down. I don't remember who I got it from, but forgive me. Whoever I got this from, forgive me. I should write this stuff down. I got it from a CC, y'all. Don't remember. I like to shout out these people. I like to give them credit, but I just don't remember. Okay, this is Alexis. I always be on Tea Talk. So maybe I got this from Tea Talk with your girl. Or Rose or somebody. I don't remember. But whoever had this up, shout out to you. I don't remember. But here's Alexis talking about Nell. I guess it kind of triggers something because Lexis, she don't really come forth. So Lexis, I know who I got this from. Show Style and Spirit. That Show Style and Spirit. Thank you, babe. Laura Bell told me who I got it from. I always owe that with Show Style and Spirit. She's a great commentary and really beautiful. And she's so intelligent. That's why I love listening to her. She's very intelligent. But anyway, all right. So Lexis, to answer your questions, Linnell has never just called me. So yeah, I got it now. Show Style and Spirit, I believe she contacted her and she was asking her, because this is the strangest thing that Miss Fletcher could do, is accuse Melody of something pertaining with her mother's death. Now, to be fair with you guys, I know it hurt Nell. But to blame somebody else because you made that choice to go visit a person while your mother was ill, it's crazy. Why do it if you got a lady come back and throw it in their face? You're the reason my mama died. You took me from my mama when my mama died. But okay, anyway, so Lexis popped up. So she answering her question. Linnell has never just called me and laugh out loud ever. So Miss Nell, she don't have that relationship with her stepdaughter. And I blame Chris for that. That's his daughter. And then Lance got Chris' last name, so he must have adopted Lance. Seemed like to me he closer to Lance than he is his own daughter. But anyway, she said she has never just called me. Chris has a handful of time call her. Chris, you a deadbeat dad. Don't get on here like y'all this power couple and you got a whole daughter over there, grandkids. Some y'all never talk about it, y'all grandkids. I never see nobody as old as them not talking about their grandkids. Because most of us, that's all we live for is our grandkids. But you never hear her talk about her grandkids. You never hear Chris talk about his daughter, Lexa, or his grandkids by Lexis. But anyway, she said Chris has a handful of time to call her, but I've never been a priority for that family. I was always treated like a distant cousin that you see once a year at a family reunion. Oh, laugh out loud. As for the mentorship, I don't know. I guess it sounds strange. I don't watch the show, so I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to. But I do know the Fletchers have always wanted to be on reality TV. Miss Fletcher, she just do a little bit. She do a little bit too much for me. Y'all know that? It's as if she overacting. As if she want all this attention on her. And she should be, she's not a great mentor, because if she was a great mentor, it would show. Y'all saw how she acted on that girls' trip. It was show on that girl's trip over a car. She clowned with Melody so bad over a name card. That woman had a whole room by herself. Melody gave her special treatment where she had a whole room by herself. She clowned so bad. I was so embarrassed for her. But anyway, Miss Fletcher have always wanted to be on reality TV. So maybe their PR team gave them a suggestion for relevant purposes. So then hi Lexus, that thing is in my way. Maybe hi Lexus, thank you for your response. I guess the show style, y'all. I'm sorry to hear that the Fletcher treated you this way. I hope that the negativity something I can't see that it's in a way. I'm gonna come back to that, okay? So she's telling. I hope that the negativity is not weighing heavily on you, okay? I don't. Yeah, okay. So I got to move on over because that thing is in the way. So, oh yeah, now here you go, y'all. Let me start all over. Hi, Lexus. Thank you for your response. I'm sorry to hear that the Fletchers treat you this way. I hope that the negativity is not weighing heavily on your mental, I guess, on your mind or mental. I'm glad that you have your husband and children. Yeah, she do have that support. It seemed like she, with her mother too. She has a great mom. Hi, Lexus. We're on the second one, y'all. Thank you for your response. Oh, it's on this side, y'all. Thank you for your response. I'm sorry to hear that the Fletchers treat you this way. I hope that the negativity does not weigh heavily on your mental. I am glad that you have your husband, your children, and your mom. It's okay for me to make. Is it okay? That was so nice of her to ask her, is it okay to post this? Is it okay for me to make a video about our DM conversation? I want to talk about what I think is their need for validation that I did inquire. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, show style and spirit, is validation. Seems like she want to be validated. I mean, it's over the least little thing, even the room with Dr. They're a big old room. Nobody else got no room like you now. Because your card not on there. I guess that the card would have been on the bed, would have been a validation, y'all. But anyway, the need to be called mental is so strange, especially at your age. A mentor, yeah. And then y'all got melody version of it is that part was, y'all know that they played into that. I wonder who told her to come on as a mentor, because Melody said that part where we saw what she threw at Martel, that's the only mentor she got. Other than that, oh God, here comes some more nurses, y'all. Indeed, especially since I'm not sure what that is, could mentor anyone. Y'all, they at the door again, okay? Y'all talk to each other. I'll be right back. Let me open the door for this other nurse.
That's fine. I'm done. I'm just updating this. I'm good. Are you sister?
Yeah.
Helen, okay. Are you the one that lives across the street?
And the little
Okay, okay. I know there's two sisters, Ann and Helen. So you're the one that lives in Georgia, and you come for 2 weeks. Okay.
So I was telling her I normally work on
Okay.
but not going to go out on time.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Well, Mr. Lavender, I'm here, I'm here to investigate your home, basically. I'm here to look at all your doorways, make sure they're wide enough for you, and see if there's any adapters put in the back.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. Oh my God, they all coming at the same time. They didn't tell me they were coming, y'all. All right, so let's go to Lexus number, the other one. Indeed, especially since I'm not sure what they could mentor anyone about. Their marriage isn't anything. I want to mirror. They're not college graduate. Oh my God. That woman said they had PhDs. Oh my God. Don't hold value for education in their own children. Don't aspire to be like them. So I'm honestly at a loss and confused about anyone looking for their mentorship. Oh, and it's totally fine if you share our conversation. I plan to share my own story by way of social media in some capacity. So feel free. Thank you so much, Alexis. You're welcome. I hope God continue to bless you and everything. Okay, y'all, I'm going to put the video on and I'm going to go out there and talk to them while y'all looking at the video. This video, I think, going to be the timeline with Melody. I'm going to come back and talk to y'all, but I got to see what these nurses talk about. My brother won't remember nothing they say, honey. Nothing they say he will remember. Yeah. Okay. Y'all, that's Lexus now, and a lot of people did not like Lexus, but I did. You know, I don't like kids to disrespect their elders, but what I noticed when she was in that house, I noticed how all of them was picking with her. Then I noticed that niece is not her niece. It's not her niece. Somebody that she said she'd been knowing a long time, or she helped raise. She was getting smart with her, and then she said, Lexa said, she went off on them when they started talking about her mother, belittling her mother at the table. Now y'all know that's a no. You ain't finna be talking about nobody's mother. I'm gonna put this video through, and I gotta go out here with see what these nurses doing to my brother out here, y'all. I'm coming. Okay, y'all, I'm put the video on, and I'll be back. Okay, put this video up.
After the officer who placed a knee on George Floyd's neck was found guilty of murder, Johnson shared this observation with me by phone. Ever since the verdict, there has been a perception of an uptick in law enforcement shootings, Johnson said, which is an expectation because of our relationship between police and culture, or what I call police backlash. Andrew Brown, Mikitia Bryant, Dante Wright, Adam Toledo, all black, all shot to death by police in the weeks surrounding the verdict. Johnson said, I find these all to be tragedies. The gun has become the judge, jury, and executioners on American streets. Community policing could have stopped Mikitia Bryant from being shot. Community policing could have saved Dante Wright's life. But that's why the NFAC has emerged, Johnson says, to try to give justice a nudge. And while 18-year-olds can join up, the NFAC is built on a military structure and tends to target mature members in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, some of them veterans. Johnson says there's also extensive training. There is one state commander in every state, and then there are chapters with chapter commanders. I sit at the top of that pyramid as the supreme commander. There are background checks. There are criminal checks. NFAC has a zero record of arrests. We have a zero record of property destruction. We have a zero record of anyone shooting anyone. We have not been. We have a zero record of violence. Those words, spoken before Johnson himself was arrested and federally indicted for allegedly pointing an AR platform rifle at an FBI agent and other law enforcement officers during a Breonna Taylor protest, something he aggressively denies, asserting he was targeted because of.
Yo, boots on the ground with Tracy Pellerin case. 2020, you guys. 2020. This mother is mourning her son's death, and what happened? They did nothing. It was justified, they say, but we did boots on the ground. They wasn't even releasing the videos until NFAC came on the scene and BT came on the scene with her Black Panthers friends. Most of these people are done raised, y'all.
Trying to attack movement when his handler lets him go. The dog saw multiple potential targets during these few minutes, and the canine officer could not let him go.
In response to the verdict and video, Pellerin's family attorney says he was in a constant state of retreat, only walking away from officers and never posed a threat to them. However, Guidro says the threat doesn't have to be towards officers.
It was a threat, not to the officers. His back was to the...
He was trying to get away from me. He made it in the store, you guys. Trade for Pellerin.
He made it. They're about 12 minutes late. All the disturbance is over now.
This is online publishing company. I'm out here with Grandmaster Jay at the formation. I'm out here at the formation with Grandmaster Jay.
We got girls.
As you can see, this is Grandmaster Jay.
Let's go!
NFAC coming at you. This is Oma Publishing Company out here with Grandmaster Jay.
You're watching Boots on the Ground with BT. This is 2020 when I have Boots on the Ground. This is the case I'm on, the Ronald Green case in Louisiana. I'm scared. Now, Mr. Green just got over cancer, you guys. He went to the store so he and his wife can celebrate. He just got the news that day that he was cancer free, you guys, in a remission, and him and his wife were gonna celebrate. He was going his way to the store. Y'all know how much electricity they put in that man's body. How you could treat a human being like that? It said that when they took him to the hospital, he died from a car wreck, you guys. But that same guy that's doing all that cursing, that's what he died from, a car wreck. Karma came back and hit him that very next year.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm scared. I'm scared.
So these are the kinds of cases that are on your sons and your daughters, your grandkids, your mothers, your dads, your granddad. Yeah, this is what I do. I retired in 2020. But see, then I guess on here on this internet, you guys say I'm not a journalist. I've been all over the world. I work my credentials is under OMA Publishing. Just say I am a journalist. Just when I go out, I work under OMA Publishing. Yeah, that's what I work under. That's what my journalism license is under. So I'm on this case. I've been on Breonna Taylor case. I've been on George Floyd. I've been on Mark Arbery. I've been up there at the Ku Klux Klan headquarters. I've been all over the United States, y'all, doing my journalistic work and with other activists. I'm not the only activist out there, you guys. But my heart hurts when I sit down and I hear these things coming out of my ears like, you don't belong in that parking lot out there where Storm is at. I heard that black people was treated like that back in the day. Well, we couldn't even walk on the same sidewalk as queer people. So now y'all gonna tell me I don't belong in that parking lot. I don't belong at this establishment. I can't go in there and buy. Stormy know that very well in Huntsville. They buy products out of the warehouse. She knows that. She knows that's very common. And then I've heard that she sold out the very girl that gave me the address. That's where she got her products from, out that same spot. I bet y'all didn't know that, did y'all? She bought her products. She went there and got her products out of Stormy's place warehouse, you guys. But y'all tell me I don't belong. I'm out here fighting. I fight. I'm not no internet bully. I have real boots on the ground. Y'all treat me like y'all Ku Klux Klansmen. This old lady been almost harmed. This old lady been beat. This old lady done had the dog sick on her. I've been bit. My whole titty was almost bit off on my right side by dogs out here trying to defend the black community. And then when I sit down to retire, this is what I hear. I get treated like a dog on this internet. No respect. I hear echoing across my ear the same thing I heard in the Jim Crow days. You don't belong down here. You can't go into this establishment. Put your hands behind your back, bitch. Give me your fucking hand. Put your hand behind your back. Taser. Put your hands behind your back. Behind your back. This could be your child laying down on the ground, and just think, this your child, and I get this phone call, Miss BT. My name is not BT, Miss Oma. I need your connection to bring attention to this case. Yes, ma'am, baby. Yes, ma'am, I'm coming.
NFAC. I'm doing a mic check. Make some ancestral noise out this motherfucker, please. All right, let me try this one more time. Last time I checked, the Constitution of the United States applies to everybody. Last time I checked. Newsflash, America. That includes black people too. Not sometimes, not maybe, perhaps, not depending on which one we decide to exercise, not depending on how you was raised, not depending on the fact that you still think of us as property, not depending on any of that shit. It's either all of us or none of it. It's either all the rights or none of the rights. It's either peace and equal justice for everybody, or there's nothing but war and calamity for everybody. Now, down here in Louisiana, I know y'all been dealing with a lot of shit. Am I lying? And I also know y'all about sick of this shit. Am I lying? Uh-huh. A lot of y'all said this happening at the hands of the police. People getting shot and then they don't want to tell you what happened. People getting brutalized, they lying about what happened to him, saying he died in a car accident, but the boy looked beat to death to me. Karma is a motherfucker, isn't it? The way you lied is the way you died. Say that boy hit a tree, and then the person who killed him, he died by hitting a tree. Did you know that? You see, when it's our time, it doesn't make a difference what color your skin is if you ignore the history that we have in this country. Black people have been oppressed, depressed, marginalized, lied on, copied off of, and handed a raw fucking deal for almost 250 years.
This is Mr. Johnson, you guys, leader in fact. In 2020, like he said, that's the case that I was on. And we also was on the Breonna Taylor case, and he's ever been arrested for the Breonna Taylor case, you guys. It works like any other group. Soon as the black men gather, they just weren't there to harm nobody, just to defend yourself. Because in 2020 was a lot of lynching, y'all. A lot of killing going on in 2020. You guys, while y'all was in the house, and I was out there in the street defending y'all, trying to make sure that your sons and your daughters, your grandmothers was okay. And for you guys to sit up and treat me so low down on this internet, I just think about all the times I put my life on the line for your sons and your daughters and your granddaughters. And now I want to retire and sit down at the seat and just reap the benefits of my labor. And that was just for the young people, just to be nice to me. That's all I want. To be able to come to your facility without even having, I used to hear from the clear people, I can't come. You don't belong in this facility. You're a stalker. You won't call me a stalker if one of your loved ones was deleted by a race soldier and you needed my help. Because I got the connections.
Somebody said they wanted to make America great again. Nah. What they meant by make America great was when it was great for them but fucked up for you. I can't remember a time in this country when it was great for us. Let me see. Was it great during slavery? Hell no. Was it great during Reconstruction? Hell no. They burnt all that shit down. Was it great during Jim Crow? Nah, we couldn't even come in the front door. Was it great during the 70s when we started to get our shit together? Nah, because then they hit us in the 80s with crack. Maybe it was in the 90s when everything was great because they figured out how they could make money off our rap music and turned it into some negative shit that brainwashes our kids now. And some of y'all ain't got no goddamn morals because you programmed by the music that's not controlled by us. Yeah. Maybe it happened in 2000 after 9/11 and they snatched all our goddamn liberties and now they tell you when to go to bed, when to wake up, what you can and can't do. Maybe it was then. No, it wasn't then either. Maybe it was shit it never was. It ain't never been great for black people in this country. Stop telling us that goddamn lie. And don't act like it happened so long ago. It was only 156 years ago. That's 2 lifetimes. You can't fix 400 years of fucking people over in 150 years. Yeah. You tell me that people ain't no job. They've lost their job because of the quarantine. That's interesting. We work for free. We worked for free for 246 years. We should get a job, not have to look for one. Every black person should be given a job. Why? Because you work for free so fucking long. Let us work down and pay us.
100%.
Then we talk about the ones that say, well, you know, we helped build this place. You didn't help build shit. You were enslaved. There's a difference. When I help build something, I benefit from it equally. But when you beat me, rape my women and my men, scatter us around, destroy my culture, and then brainwash us after you erase everything we knew about ourselves. And anytime we try to stand up and arm ourselves, anytime we try to get organized, anytime we try to show some backbone, anytime we want to love on ourselves, don't mean we hate you, we just love ourselves. You motherfuckers got a problem with that. So guess what? We changed the game on you. You see, marching didn't work.
No.
Singing and shit didn't work. Holding hands didn't work. Being kumbaya didn't work. They didn't pay no attention to that shit because they still kept on killing us, didn't they? They still started saying the wall was guilty, but the girl that got killed, now we don't know about that.
Talking about Breonna Taylor.
Y'all saw that shit, right? So apparently, we had to change up the game. We fight fire. We're fighting. Eye for an eye. You take out one of ours.
Take out 2.
We take out 10 of yours.
Yeah.
All these brothers and sisters out here from the NFAC, they're not here for that. We don't start anything, but we finish everything. I want to clear something up for y'all, Lafayette, because a lot of y'all listen to that bullshit social media. The NFAC on social media is misrepresented. All they say we terrorists. All they say we out to killing white people. All they say that we are FBI operation. All they say we a bunch of agents. I don't know what the fuck kind of agent frees black people. But I want y'all to know something. Black people, we were created for you, by you, to protect you, to police you, to educate you on firearms, and to educate you on when you can carry a weapon like this in the face of the police and they can't do a damn thing about it. People always say, well, y'all ain't fired a shot yet, because ain't nobody ever shot at us. No, y'all missed that shit went right over your head. No one has ever attempted to attack the NFAC. And I don't give a shit what they say. It still ain't happening. So, when the good congressman said he would kill me
10 of y'all.
and drop 10 of my peoples, make my mama cry. Mama called me, y'all. My mom said, they said they're gonna kill you. I said, Mama, she said, go knock them out.
Yeah.
To have a sitting U.S. congressman say that about armed, legally armed U.S. citizens practicing their constitutional rights, I could not believe that a person from the government said that about a citizen of the same government. So y'all know we pull up. When we here.
Where you at? Where you at?
Social media boy. Man right there.
Okay. I guess that was bullshit too. Okay, no problem. You good. But we came down here today to stand with y'all in solidarity. We came down here because everybody got a big brother. Everybody got a big sister that come look out for them. Y'all need to consider us your big brothers and your big sisters. You can listen to these other people try to scare you all you want. But I will tell you this. NFAC, I want you to stand down. Do not engage weak-minded people. And I mean that shit. You can let your emotions get the best of it if you want to, but everybody knows that we got facts over what? Facts over what? Fuck your feelings don't mean nothing to us. We deal in facts. We came to stand in solidarity with the NAACP and all the other activist groups that are out here because it seems like any other time y'all try to protest, they want to do stuff to you. They want to tear gas you and hit you over the head. Isn't it strange that when we come out, that doesn't happen? Nobody gets tear gas, nobody gets knocked over the head. I wonder why. You know why? Because you always look at power with power. Power respects power. And you all have the right to exercise the same power that we're exercising up here. You can organize yourselves. You can arm yourselves. And you can tell them, I have a right to carry this weapon. And nobody's going to take it from us. So we came down here because we family. All of us. And what they do to you, they doing to us. And don't think that we're going to leave. Oh, no. We like it here. We really do. Matter of fact, they took me to the restaurant last night, y'all. Nah, it was the fiery crab. See, look at that. You know about that? Yeah, well, anyway, it was delicious. But what we really want to do with y'all is make ourselves available. The NFAC doesn't just carry guns and walk around. Brother, you got to get the mic right unless you're working for the congressman. Or Instagram. Right now, we breaking the internet. Y'all know that, right? We breaking there, everybody, it'll cut shit off, you feel me? Why? Because black people exercising black power. Black power. Y'all saying it like you never heard that before. Maybe you've been too scared. Maybe you want to say
there I go, y'all.
Shot and died
Y'all see me
the
right
hands of
there?
the police and somebody's been racially transgressed again. When I asked you this time, you should put your
Go
fist
back
in
a
the
little
air.
bit so y'all can see me. Where am I at? What do?
But what we really want to do with y'all is make ourselves available. The NFAC doesn't just carry guns and walk around. Brother, you got to get the mic right unless you're working for the congressman. Or Instagram. Right now, we breaking the internet. Y'all know that, right? We breaking there, everybody, it'll cut shit off, you feel me? Why? Because black people exercising black power. Black power. Y'all saying it like you never heard that before. Maybe you've been too scared.
There you go, y'all, right there.
Everybody that's been shot and died or at the hands of the police and somebody's been racially transgressed.
Back one more time so y'all can see.
Or Instagram.
One more time so y'all can see BT boots on the ground.
We breaking there, everybody, it'll cut shit off, you feel me? Why? Because black people exercising black power. Black power.
Black power.
You never heard that before. Maybe you've been too scared.
There you go, y'all, right there.
Everybody that's been shot and died or at the hands of the police and somebody's been racially transgressed against. When I asked you this time, you should put your fist in the air, not because it's cute, but because you mean it. Black power!
Black power! Black power! There you go, y'all, right there. That's your man right there.
I want to talk real quick because I seen a few of them out here. White people. I see a couple over here. They're not mad. Leave them people alone. Don't do that. They're not mad. The ones that's mad ain't here. The ones that's mad talk shit on the internet but never show up. The ones that's mad make threats and they never follow through on. The ones that's mad talk about we all got to get together to go down there because the black people doing something and only a handful show up. You see, they good at talking shit. But we ain't the ones that talk that shit too bad. At the end of the day, everybody up here has fought for this country or worn the uniform, own houses, got good daytime jobs, but they sick of the bullshit just like we are, just like you are. So we got to do one or two things, y'all. We all got to either get together once and for all in spite of our differences. I don't care listen, who your mama, who your daddy was, or,
That's
what
when
side of town you
Trump
come
was
from,
in
or what
office
sex
when
you claim,
y'all
none of
in
that bullshit. We don't care
2020.
about that. Just be black.
Just
First.
be black first.
Everything else comes after that. Just be black. NFAC, put your guns in the air. I want y'all to look around. Put your guns in the goddamn air.
Most of these people on here are kids I helped raise. I'm so proud of them, you guys. Yeah.
I want you to look around. Every last one of these people is your brothers. And if we can arm ourselves like this and come down here from out of state, y'all can do.
It's like 120 of us, and in fact, children that I raised, grandkids. Yeah. Be black first, you guys. Now I'm not y'all internet gangsters. That's what tickled me. But anyway, you guys, I love my black family. Y'all not my fight. I wish y'all leave me alone. You guys, my black family is not my fight. Leave me alone and let me do what I want. Let me just get out here. Get out here for our sons and our daughters and our grandkids and fight this racism. Why I got to fight in my own damn house? Talking about y'all. Damn, treat me like a dog over here. Never been so disrespected. Okay, you guys, that was kind of triggering this in 2020. I just reminisce when Melody was going on that timeline about 2020 that, it was the pandemic. It was a pandemic, not only with that virus, but it was a pandemic with all this police brutality. Y'all know even George Floyd was May 2020. Do y'all remember that? I know that was caught on video. That was the most horrendous. I was witness stuff like that all over the United States. Y'all just happen to have to catch George Floyd. Sorry, y'all, let me get this off the stage. Y'all just happen to have to catch George Floyd on video. But they were deleting us in 2020 while y'all was talking about some pandemic, skeletal virus. I was out there, boots on the ground. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna keep it rolling, y'all. What's next? Yeah, the nurses, they all piling up at the same time. I didn't know that they were coming today, but I'm glad they're here helping me out, y'all, with my brother. Sometimes you need that help. This right here, let's do it. These mothers right here. Let's talk about these mothers. Now, these mothers are left, these families are left after their loved ones are murdered or by these race soldiers. Then the families are left to deal with it. Now, y'all would never see nobody like me. They would call me a grassroots leader. You got people like, what's his name? Attorney Crump and that other girl, that Mallory girl. We don't know where the hell they come from. We be down there in the hood, sleeping and eating down there in the trenches. They come through and they come through the community and get all the media, like Crump get all that media on him. And then the other little girl that Sharpton, the little girl with Miss Sharpton, Al Sharpton, they get all the publicity. I ain't did nothing, y'all. Just came through there and got photos shot. And guess where the donation go to? The donation go to them. Those people down there are not getting money for their loved one unless they're getting it at the end of the rainbow. I think Mr. Clark, I'm going to show y'all him. He was killed in his backyard. He had a cell phone. They shot him in the backyard. Talking about somebody thought he had a gun. The man was in his own backyard. His grandma was getting ready to send him somewhere. And he just happened to walk out the door, and there they was. They were talking about they were looking for somebody had stole something. But the pandemic in 2020, y'all, it was bad in 2020. That virus was bad. And for Martel to be still out here hoeing, could bring anything to his family. Like Melody said, oh my God, what the hell? You still out here hoeing around at 2020. Could bring me anything, and Trish running all up that mountain, all over his house. And then when Martel get in front of the camera, he want to make you think that he's a great dad. That pandemic affected everybody. But I couldn't stay in the house. I was getting all these phone calls. Miss Alma, can you bring attention to this case? Could you bring your friends down here and help us out? Because all over the United States, girl, they took advantage of that. They were deleting us. George Floyd, I'll never forget George Floyd, y'all, during that pandemic. That was in 2022, y'all. All these mothers are left to grieve. They still grieving. Just think about, I was on that Breonna Taylor case too. That girl never did get justice. The only person ever was arrested was the man that was speaking, Grandmaster Jay. They put that man in jail. And they only put him in jail is because he formulated that black militia. It ain't no different than how they did King and the rest of the Panthers and everybody. That FBI, when black people get together, try to formulate some kind of defense for themselves, they take us down. For the impact of COVID-19 pandemic, not only was the virus taking us out, but these race soldiers, they were sanctioned. And they know, and they were sanctioned. They were actually doing, like in the Breonna Taylor court case, y'all. They had signed all these little white boys. Nobody know who they was. Even the mayor didn't know who they was. They called them some kind of task force, but they really was Ku Klux Klansmen. They were running around just deleting black people. Ain't getting away with it. All right, y'all, here's these mothers talking about their grief that they felt. Most of these cases I was on.
NFAC, where you at? Make some ass. You got a big brother. Am I good?
Press mode.
They made it. They're about 12 minutes late. All the disturbance is over now.
This is online publishing company. I'm out here with Grandmaster Jay at the formation. I'm out here at the formation with Grandmaster Jay. We got As you can see, this is Grandmaster Jay.
Let's go!
NFAC This is on my publishing company out here with Grandmaster Jay.
You're watching Boots on the Ground, some of the cases that BT been on. When national attempted to ship away the protests aside, you got these mothers still suffering. You got black families
Just
suffering.
so people know the truth, what happened, that she didn't deserve this, that people are fired.
So I was on this case too, you guys. This is a Breonna Taylor case, and the only man that got put in jail is John Johnson of NFAC, which you guys will see. NFAC went to see about this black woman.
For doing this to her.
The only thing I want for my son is peace and justice, and I'm gonna make sure that he gets there.
I want justice for him because he was good.
Justice! I want justice for my baby! I want justice for Stephon Clark!
The county's district attorney announced this weekend that no charges will be filed against the two police officers who fatally shot Stephon Clark nearly a year ago.
I was disappointed. For a moment, I believed that my son would be that case because we stood for what was right from the beginning, and we were heard.
As I always explain to people, it's so important for us to talk to those loved ones, especially the mother of the child, because who better to tell their story? Who better to let the world know that their child wasn't just another name, another person, another black male? Who better to tell their story?
That day, it was Sunday dinner. I was cooking. That was Sunday. And my granddaughter came into the living room and she put on YouTube, Take Me to the King. So she was making up a praise dance because she does praise dances, was at our church. And so she started dancing to it and she had some beautiful steps. And I started crying. He started crying. And I said, little Papa, I told you was going to cry on that song. I told you. So he picked her up and he picked his sister up and he started hugging her. So after that, I said, well, little Papa, you want to get something to eat? And he said, no, Grandma, I'll be right back. And then all I know is that I heard some shooting.
Hey, show your hands! Stop! Stop! March 2018. This time, it's Sacramento. Two police officers investigating reports of broken windows chased Stephon Clark into a backyard. Show your hands! Good! Officers say they believed Clark had a gun aimed at them. It turns out it was a cell phone.
I called on the phone and I started praying. I said, God, please don't let us get shot. Don't let us get shot. So something like it was the Lord telling me, God telling me to look out the window. And that's when I seen him land on the ground and the phone, everything. I saw everything.
It didn't happen away from the family. This happened in the backyard of Stephon's grandmother. So for them, this reality is real every day because they live with the reality that this young man died. He was killed in the backyard of a relative. So that, I think, only makes it even more difficult because they don't get to, in a sense, detach from the location. They don't get to go anywhere else.
So you guys, I get called because of my connections on these cases to bring attention to a lot of these cases. That's why y'all were wanting to send me that picture of a dead person with a head in the ditch. I see that all the time. I freaked out. Y'all was saying that I was crazy. It was just a meme. Well, these dead bodies that these mothers see of their children is not no meme. We have become so desensitized to it's just a meme now. That's all y'all kept telling me. Why you getting upset? It's just a meme. But I go on those assignments all the time, looking at some mother's child dead or hung. Boots on the ground. Shout out to NFAC and John Johnson and all those people that put their lives on the line for the freedom of our people and our community. This feels sad. It's just an emotional thing for me because I care. Larger currency, I said it was a threat. That was a visual threat to your safety. Yeah. Okay, I'm keeping it rolling, you guys. So when you get a lady my age and then y'all telling me I don't belong nowhere, it hurts. Because I was treated like that way back in the day, in the Jim Crow days, and to hear y'all tell me I don't belong. I don't belong at this business. I don't belong at this establishment. It's doing me no good and darn well that in Huntsville that you buy out of the warehouse. As a matter of fact, one of the reasons, because I knew the girl the day before had went to her warehouse and got some stuff from her warehouse. Okay, okay, let's do the Carlos interview. Okay, this is Carlos, you guys. Talking about the revenge pig.
How telling. This is a season. What I will say about Martel is he's showing himself this season, right? Without trying to shroud it in confusion and chaotic conversation. He did that a little bit on the reunion stage, but for the most part, he's telling us who he is. He said earlier in the season, I'm the type of person who, if you make me upset or you get me, I'm going to try my best to get you back or go out of my way to do something to you. He said that. He said on the reunion stage today, or in this episode, part 1 of the reunion, and he said that he did not see anything wrong with sending that message to Melody or showing that picture. You have to listen to that, right? Instead of trying to correct it when you're in a situation with a person like that. Take what they say at face value. He's telling you that sort of behavior, that sort of get back, that sort of retaliatory spirit and nature is common, is normal for him. He thinks that it's actually the right thing to do. Listen to that, because a person is telling you who they are. I thought it was ridiculous. You can't be the person who's sitting on the other side of the aisle from Melody at a wedding and saying, wow, I'm thinking about all this shit between us and we got kids and we got all these reasons to work it out and maybe we need 5 more years to figure out if this is really dead, when it's so dead that it is not even, it is dead, okay? Like an iPhone without a charger. But in this, you can't go from that sort of reflective state of mind to now saying, well, I don't see nothing wrong with sending you a text message with a screenshot saying, if you keep doing shit I don't like, I'm going to send this out to everybody. It's not congruent. It doesn't line up. And so that shows you that he's the type of person who, depending on his emotions, you'll get a certain declaration from him. Depending on how he feels, you may get certain retaliatory actions from him. That unpredictability, okay, is dangerous. So that's how I felt about it. I felt like Martel is really telling the truth about who he is as a person, as pertaining to the events involved in this show. That's what he's doing. He's letting us know, I don't give a damn. You heard me, I'm going to get you back. And I don't think there's anything wrong with the get back being that low. You got to think about that. That's a hell of an awareness to have about a person's nature and what they will do to you or are capable of doing to you if they feel upset. You're going to have disagreements with people. I don't think it should always go to that point. And the fact that he didn't see anything, he literally said out of his mouth, Lowe's, I don't think nothing's wrong with that.
No, and that was the reason why. I mean, listen, you know this, and everybody in the world knows this. People have been wanting me to talk about that for
a while, yeah.
For a while. And what people don't know, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I have the esteemed privilege to host the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion, okay? I am under contract as a host, okay, to speak about things as a host on the show, okay?
Right.
I am not going to address things that is happening on my show in real time as we're filming. Number one, we're filming. Number two, what you guys may not know is when you are filming a show,
you're under contract. You can't talk about the show and reveal what's happening on the show, which is the reason why we have this thing called the reunion. The reunion is a platform to address everything, okay?
Right.
Me not addressing things that happens on my show. You know, people love to say, you talk about everything else. I don't have a contract with the shows I talk about outside of mine. So I'm at free will to talk about anything I want to. As relates to any show that Carlos King's a part of, I'm not at liberty. We all have a boss. I respect my bosses. I may be the CEO of the company. I have a boss as relates to the network. I have contracts as relates to the network. I'm not going to lose the respect of my colleagues, my bosses, my agreements, just because people want me to address things so that you guys can feel good about it. I understand the questions, but that's the reason why I wanted to wait until the reunion, a show that I get to host is a privilege. I'm under contract. I talked about it then. And everything you're saying is what I wanted to come across. Like, what you did was abhorrently bad. And there's no excuses for it. Shade for shade, eye for an eye. In my opinion, and I can talk about it now, I obviously think what he did was abhorrent.
Right.
And there's no getting a way around it, right? And that's why I had to say it in front of him so that he knew how I felt immediately.
Right.
And that there's no excuses for it. I don't care about the shade for shade, eye for an eye. That to me is not okay as relates to someone who is the mother of your children. It's not okay. It's bad. And we all, there's not one person on that stage, and I want to make this very clear. There's not one person on that stage, whether you like Melody or don't. Her castmates, none of them agreed with Martel in that moment that, yeah, eye for an eye, shade for shade. Everybody understood that this
was inappropriate. Yeah, it was wrong.
Inappropriate. And for me to, listen, it's my job to extract answers from my cast. So for me, I was just like, let's talk about why you did it. But let's also talk about whether or not did you please ask her. You're here.
It was ridiculous. The gaslighting, the defiant nature of his responses, him being defensive, all these dispositions which were so out of place. And it was just a complete and total misalignment. And you give a person an opportunity. We're humans, right? So there's a margin of error. We all make mistakes. We all have lapses in our judgment. You give a person an opportunity to say, I'm sorry, I fucked up. You give a person an opportunity to say, I was wrong as hell. I'm sorry I made you feel like that. When you give people that opportunity and they choose instead to say, yeah, and I don't think nothing was wrong with it. It is shocking to your system when you're in the moment like that and you're watching this happen in real time. You're watching him respond to you in that way when you literally are opening up the reunion stage, the moment when the most eyes, right? Everybody that watched the season or might have tapped in and out during the season, they're gonna watch the reunion. This is the time to show up and make amends. And the fact that his ego and pride got the best of him in that moment, and he was unwilling to take advantage of that opportunity when he is the person who needs the most redemption, the most forgiveness out of anybody that has ever touched that stage as part of that cast. And the fact that he doesn't realize that and he pisses away the opportunity in the moment is very telling. You were exhausted by having to continue to ask the same question. Like, nigga, I'm trying to give you a chance to try to clean this up some kind of way. Like, how do you feel about what you did?
So, Carlos, you need to quit lying. Will you show us the motel that they built? Don't show us that these people posing and trespassing on people's property. We want to see the building. But if you're talking about this motel, they did not build this motel. They had their signs out there. They kicked them off of this hotel, Marriott. They had to call the police allegedly to get them off of their property.
Are y'all taking money from them people in your office, or is it somebody else that's related to you? Y'all got that shit tied up.
Gonna update you guys on. This is the hotel, you guys. At the hotel, this man lost $7.6 million some kind of way. I don't know what happened out there. But according to him, he says that he is not building a motel. He has never built anything from scratch. It's documented in the court case. He has never. So he never built a hotel. Never built a hotel.
But anyway, you guys, out here, the motel is up, right? The motel is up. Let's see. So y'all see that? Motel is up, right? You don't see no skunks nowhere. They are not out here. He was on there hard. This is like Titanic. I'm right here at 8475 Medicine Boulevard. Right behind me, that motel has went up. Y'all can see that motel is went up. Show sign is that out here. Y'all know they've been perpetrating that they built in this place, right? They've been perpetrating that they are the building. Show sign is not out here. Schultz is not building this, you guys. Martel still claiming that he's building this. He's not building this, y'all. Schultz is gone. That sign is gone. The sign is gone. The Schultz sign is gone. The Schultz trailer is gone. Martel, you just a liar. You just got on TV posing like you working. You went over in that place like you working. Like you were working this building. Like you ain't did nothing. Y'all look. No shows nowhere. You used to see that sign saying Stokes. You don't see it never. Cause I knew they realized. But anyway, you guys, this is like Titanic. Started out at 8475 at this hotel that's coming up. It is not Stokes' project. Whatever the case is, they done made them take their advertisement out. Your billboard is gone. Because last time I was out here, I asked one of them workers. They said that sign that they trying to put off on us is just a page billboard. That's all. All right, you guys. Like Titanic. 75 Madison Boulevard.
So it's 8475 Madison Boulevard. It's Fairfield Marriott, Bonboy, Bonboy. That's the name of it. The Marriott Bonboy, 8475. And Martel did not build this. That contractor, y'all can look it up. 8475 Madison Boulevard, Madison, Alabama, you guys. The Marriott Bonboy, they did not build that motel. So, and Carlos knew it. And we do know he didn't mention nothing about Zen Garden, but they did not build Zen Garden either. Let's just take a look at this, you guys. Let me take a look at this. All right. See what this is.
Martel turned around and tried.
This Zen Garden,
Martel turned around and tried to sue Zen Garden. Anyway, y'all already know the story about Zen Garden. He has $1 million suit with Martel. This is Black Titanic.
Y'all know he tried to pass it off that he built Zen Garden. He didn't build Zen Garden. You see, Carlos want to pass it on to their real estate mogul. Why didn't you talk about the Zen Garden? You talked about everything else. But you're not talking about the Zen Garden. They did not build Zen Garden. They did not build any of the hotels around here, you guys.
Aiden, you with boots on the ground at Zen Garden. Here you go, y'all.
In 1.7 miles, turn left onto Capshaw Road Northwest.
On Slaughter Road. And then stay tuned because I'm going to give y'all an update on that hotel. This place right here, my soul probably could have had this whole street. Because this whole street, let me show y'all something. Look over there. This entire street is going up with building new stuff. And if he would have messed up, he could have really been a multi-million-dollar man. Yeah, because this whole street got construction, a new building going up, and the entire thing of Madison. Alright, this is Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share and subscribe. Boots on the ground, updating you guys on what Zen Garden looks like. Shout out to Trinity with some point. Put the seatbelt on, y'all. Oh, Lord. Shout out to Trinity. Anyway, let's go over. Is he trustworthy? Now, Maurice, right? He cut his wife off, threw his wife under the bus when the wife was trying to be professional and trying to get the job done. But let's just see. Muhammad Julian and Blackson in court filed a statement of writing verifying that the oath of Jerry McMahon, who has personal knowledge of the facts of the fourth herein. Just ask Muhammad Julian, is he trustworthy? Right? Because one thing they did wrong was accept to say he gonna pay him later. When he come back, how much did he owe? $61,874. Is he trustworthy? That the said Mahan Julian and Blackson in court, right? Situated in Madison County Courthouse, Alabama, to wit, Huntsville, Alabama. This lien is claimed separately and severely as to both the building and improvement therein and as to the said land. So what we talking about? Looks like we talking about Rock Manor, you guys. Did he complete that? Kimmy said, no, I don't think so. You didn't do that. So is he trustworthy to complete? You don't even complete your own stuff. How is somebody else going to come in and hire scopes? Now, that the said lien is claimed to secure an indebtedness of $61,874 with interest from to wit the 28th day of November 2022. Is this man trustworthy? Mr. Jerry McMahon said he has personal knowledge of the facts. If Kimmy don't want to say it, that he's not trustworthy, well, Mr. Jerry Muhammad will tell y'all. Number 3, that said indebtedness is for drilling and blasting of the construction site at, y'all know, Rock Manor. Name the owner or propriety of said property is Marcel Scott, dated the 24th day of February 2023. Well, I'm telling y'all, this shows that he is not trustworthy, all right? Allegedly. So, the bottom line of it, we can only go by this. Is shout out to Trini again. You guys, this document right here come from court. Question and answer. Now, Carlos opened up by saying they are real estate moguls, but all the motels they have built, this is proof coming from his mouth himself. In court, he has never built anything, you guys. Never. He had never designed nothing. He had never built nothing. Even the structure that's already up like black, he ain't even completed that structure that's already up. No, all this is just, have you ever built any apartment complex? None. How many have you designed or built? This is just about housing. This is about whether it's a house, or whether it's a dog house, or whether it's a school or whatever, a motel, he says fine, right? This is the evidence that he has never built anything, you guys. All right, that's a remodel and a renovation. The remodel and the renovation he's talking about could be, I think it was the remodel they would Best Western, yeah. Best Western, yeah, you guys. I did even debunk that. He didn't even remodel that one. He didn't get finished. Yeah, okay. But nothing from the ground up, correct. So you have never built, you said it out of your own mouth under oath. You never built anything ground up. And you did not remodel the Best Western. Allegedly, you guys, he did not do it. Okay, and then, all right, so any other hotels other than a remodel of the Best Western in Huntsville? No, that's your answer, you guys. So he went around protecting that he was building the Marriott in Madison. No. Yes, has Scopes, and then it says, has Scopes Industry constructed from the ground up anything, any multi-family building? No. There's your answer, you guys. So, Marcel, quit standing up in front of these, going around to different construction sites, standing up in front of them, pretending like you built it. At least I can, one thing I can say about Kimmy that I want to say, at least she tried. She wants to complete the project. If she could start it, she wanted to be completed. And you, my son, you cannot complete anything and you cannot be trusted. Scopes' name is mud in Huntsville. Scopes has a bad reputation. So you won't be on, Scopes won't come on top of nobody but your brother. He'll hire you. So that's it, you guys. Scopes, there's no more. Zen Garden took them down. They claim they won, but Zen Garden took them down. Scopes is no more. They go now. They're trying to operate under Scott's, but Scopes no more. Take a ride through Zen Garden, right? Y'all know Zen Garden has been on the forefront. And y'all know what? I just gotta see which one of these. Point to the cement where my soul came out here and messed these apartments up. So let's just take a ride through Zen Garden. First of all, over there, okay, over here is the pool.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Slaughter Road. Proceed to the route.
Okay.
Proceed to the route.
Zen Garden, you guys. This is Zen Garden. I'm just riding through.
Proceed to the route.
This is Zen Garden. You guys, this is pretty big, man.
Proceed to the route.
Should have made a killing out here.
Proceed to the route.
Yeah, so this is Zen Garden, you guys. I'm just going through here slowly. But y'all see what's Zen Garden. This is my update on Zen Garden. Yeah. Update on Zen Garden, you guys. So let me back it out. Let me take a look at the ground. The reason I showed y'all the ground, y'all see the ground down there? Because I don't know if my soul had supposed to have put in something, but the lady had a car wreck and it was something default that my soul had did, right? So I'm just updating y'all on Zen Garden, right? This is Zen Garden. This is nice though, you guys. Very nice. Updating you guys on Zen Garden. Of course, you know, my soul sued them. His hands wasn't clean. And so what he did was came back.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Slaughter Road.
What he did was came back. His hands wasn't clean. Try to sue these people. Over there's the office building. Over there, where's the pool? This is Zen Garden. This is updating you guys on Zen Garden, you guys. Pool over there. updating you guys on Zen Garden. I'm actually leaving. That's the office right there, right? Zen Garden. Y'all see Zen Garden? Okay. So let me just get out for a second, yeah? Let me just get out for a second. And that thing, but y'all can see this is Zen Garden right here. And I'm just updating you guys. Y'all know that my soul has $1 million lawsuit with Zen Garden, right? So this is Black Titanic with boots on the ground. Just updating y'all with Zen Garden, right? Zen Garden. Zen Garden. So while while he say he built motels, look at this ground. I wanted to my soul did this. I wanted in this one place right here they had to come back and fix. I was showing y'all this because it was something that my soul did where it caused the lady to have a car wreck. And the woman sued my soul. My soul turned around and tried to sue Zen Garden. Anyway, y'all already know the story about Zen Garden. They have $1 million suit with my soul. This is Black Titanic updating you with boots on the ground at Zen Garden. Here you go, y'all.
1.7 miles. Turn left onto Capshaw Road Northwest.
On Slaughter Road. And then stay tuned because I'm going to give y'all an update on that hotel. This place right here, my soul probably could have had this whole street. Because this whole street, let me show y'all something. Look over there. This entire street is going up with building new stuff. And if he would have messed up, he could have really been a multi-million-dollar man. Yeah, because this whole street got construction, a new building going up, and the entire thing of Madison. Alright, this is Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share and subscribe. Boots on the ground, updating you guys on what Zen Garden looks like. Better put my seatbelt on, y'all. You know, I really would be rooting for my soul. You know, he got a family, and if he do right, he can be a millionaire, y'all. He could be a millionaire. It's so much construction going on around here, but all the construction going on, but he just won't do right, y'all. I mean, you know, he messed up with Zen Garden, and then Zen Garden, then he turned around and tried to do that motel. At that motel, I don't know what happened at the motel. At the motel, they kicked him out off the property. Then people get mad at me because they say that I'm hating on them. I'm not hating on them. This is just facts. This is just the truth. If Marcel get himself together, him and Maurice, they could be millionaires around here. And I told them they need to just go back to school. Just go back to school and learn. Let me show y'all this picture right here. That picture right here that I showed y'all, right? Y'all remember when Kimmy was sitting down, they want to start the mom and pop shop. Now look at that. It's left like that in the neighborhood. It's left like that in the neighborhood, and there's not no fence around there. The children play in the parking lot, and the house back there is my niece's house right in the back. So I'm not hating on them. They just need to get it together. If they don't know how to build, why don't they go to school and learn how to build? It wouldn't be no shame in my game. Like, I'm a nurse. I had to learn. I had to shadow other people. But anyway, you guys, I'm feeling sad over anytime I go out in the community and be out there putting, just trying to help get our people justice. It's make me sad. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to take y'all on assignment with me on some of these hangings. So y'all embrace yourself because y'all going to see some stuff tomorrow. I'm feeling a little sad. Because of it does something to me emotionally, y'all. All these black women and their children, they burying their children. And most of the time, our children are being buried at the hands of these policemen, and these policemen, what do they be innocent? Like the little Clark boy, he had a cell phone in his hand. They always want to say that the cell phone, they mistake the cell phone for killing our children. You guys, it's gotta stop. Was Martel ever a builder? Because I thought he only drove around looking for properties for the hoax. Well, he's trying to build. He want to be a contractor, but he need to go back to school. It's so much work here. You know what? If they got it together, they could be millionaires. I'm telling y'all, especially here in Madison. If Martel went back to school, him and Maurice, and else just shadow somebody and learn how to build, he could be a millionaire. So hopefully he take my suggestion to go to school, shadow somebody. Some people don't go to school for it. Y'all know I watched Fred Atkins build that house. I don't know why he didn't shadow Fred Atkins, the house that Martel built. Yeah. But anyway, you guys, I'm boots on the ground, and anytime your children be murdered or something like that, they usually call me, and I go. I don't care where is it at. Be from here to New York, I'm coming. So I don't have much to say. My heart is heavy for some of these mothers. Like tomorrow, I got to go into this. To some of these hangings that I go on, and that family, the last hanging that I was on, that family, I really know them. They live behind me, y'all, and they wouldn't do anything. The sheriff wouldn't even talk to the family. They wouldn't do nothing until I got all my little Black Panther buddies together, and we went down there, and that was when the media started covering. All right, y'all. Until tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We're going to do some boots on the ground tomorrow. Y'all going to go with me with some of these hangings around here that I've been on some of those cases. And yeah. Yes, hanging, yes ma'am. The year 2000, if y'all look at the year 2000, from 2000 to now, they have hung so many of us, more than in the 18th century, you guys. And what they say is that they're suicide, but they don't be suicide like the last one I was on. He had an ankle bracelet on, y'all. Brother Saget had an ankle bracelet on. Why didn't the sheriff? How come the sheriff didn't see him? Because he wasn't supposed to be out of his district or out of his house. And then every time my neighbor went to the sheriff's office they wouldn't even talk to him. They wouldn't even see him. And so, I had to contact some Black Panthers and all that to go see. And that was when they started talking about and the media got it. Because a lot of times this we shall overcome all this singing stuff, they used to that. But when you have the militants blacks come through, they'll usually get something done then, but they won't highlight it. Y'all would never see me. Y'all will see people like Crump and Al Sharpton and all of them. They'll get all the publicity and all the money go to them. And all these families that died, these black men, they make a lot of money off of these black men's death, y'all. It's $1 billion industry, and these families are not even getting compensated. They still begging. You still, as a black activist, running around in the community trying to beg for money to bury bury these black boys and these black women, but all the money is being filtered out of the community. All right, you guys, I'm finna go. And thank y'all for being here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna take y'all on boots on the ground with me to some of these hangings, okay? Y'all gonna see, so embrace yourself, but y'all gonna see what I see and what I go through. All right, see y'all later. Y'all have a great day today. Oh, let me read some of this for Pumpkin. Let me read this. Thanks for all that you do. My heart's so heavy, y'all. And it's just heavy. Did you say hanging? Yes, ma'am. Hanging? Yes, ma'am. Was my soul ever a builder? He wants to be a builder. I just say he just need to go back to school. It would be nice, wouldn't it, y'all, if he went back to school and learn how to build so he could take care of his family, you guys. Larger Cry said the rewrite is insane. The Scots who rode Melody coattails and copy everything she does are the new blueprint for a power couple. Not today, Satan. New member misbehaving. Thank you, misbehaving, for being a member. I remember you misbehaving, me and you had a few words, but hopefully we're okay with each other now. We got off at a bad start. Captain, yeah, but CK, y'all sit there on that stage and laugh about what she went through. Yeah, I got a tape of that. Y'all saw how they did Maurice. Yeah, like Maurice. They don't want nobody to talk about Maurice, but you can laugh at this black woman in her pain. I don't wish no pain on nobody, you guys, on nobody. Our young girls we have to be an example to some of these young girls sometimes. And Kimmy is older than Kimmy and Miss Fletcher. They're older. And one thing Melody said that I was feeling guilty because I was hoping that I would be a great example on the internet, but sometimes people cross boundaries with you and have me sitting up there acting a fool too. Have me up there clowning too, because they've been poked after me to finally I just exploded. I remember Melody saying, "Is it any elder woman here that can be an example?" And I'm like, Lord have mercy, I want to be an example to our younger kids on this. Y'all listen at this. Just have to listen.
The energy is very different this season. Kimmy, what is it about the energy that's in this room tonight?
I don't know. I think we're all ready. We've done this several times. You know, we've gotten to see things that people have to say to you and behind you.
Oh.
And so it always gives you a chance to kind of come clean in them tight jeans sometimes.
Oh. What do you think clarity means for this reunion tonight?
Exactly why I wore blue. Very clear. Black and white, no gray.
No gray. Okay, just all blues. Okay, good. Tisha Marcel, this is your...
Five.
It's five. How does it feel?
Listen.
We didn't get no trouble.
We ain't got no issues.
I don't know if it's no trouble. We're going to sit back and enjoy this.
No, it's not very strong.
No problem here. Martel, how's life? Same old same. Just living life. That's it. Being a good parent. That's it.
Y'all, this my soul. What was my soul doing? My soul peed on itself.
Stupendous. Let's get it.
How does it feel to be back this season?
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
That's how it is.
Chris and Mel Fletcher, you guys seem a little bit nervous.
I'm not nervous at all.
No. Well, look, I'm going to have fun tonight. I am so happy to be here. You know, this is my favorite show in the world.
I think you say that about all your shows.
All right, well, look, let's get into it. So when we first started Love and Marriage Huntsville, some of our couples were in a very different place. While Martel had Melody pushing them to become Huntsville power brokers, Tisha was pushing Marcel just to be in his lane. Fast forward to 2024, and while growth in Huntsville continues, Martel flies solo, but Marcel and Tisha have joined forces to expand their real estate empire. So who's on top? I mean, I am always. But let's take a look back.
Where is it? Where is the real estate empire? That's what I want to know, you guys. Can y'all tell me? He's still showing us pictures where they trespassing on people's property, and they were kicked off, you guys. They were kicked off at 8475 Fairfield Marriott. Now it's named Marriott Bunvo. Yeah, they were kicked off of that property, or he was fired. Yeah.
At Marcel and Martel's business evolution. Everybody make some noise for Martel and Melody.
We did. I wanted to talk to you about moving forward with me and my real estate license.
We're not coming off the deal. We made a deal. Play a role, baby.
Honestly,
Y'all hear him say play a role. They're actors. They playing a role, you guys. What have she shown? She not even showing us a walkthrough. Just showing a property, nothing. They haven't shown us anything. Not a walkthrough, not a building, nothing, you guys. Nothing. How are they a real estate mogul when they haven't built anything? How are they a real estate mogul when they don't have nothing? Not nothing. But go up and stand and pose in front of other people's property.
like sometimes when that talks about me going into real estate, I'm like, do you think I can't do it?
I don't doubt what you can do. But my only question sometimes is like, I don't know how this works together. Listen, I don't.
Well, I've already had meetings with brokers. And one broker in particular, who says she works in a hotel, she offered me a position with her company, and I said yes.
Let me tell you something, fool. This girl goes to her commercial broker. She said, oh yeah, my husband's a GC. I'm about to build a $6+ million hotel.
And you got kicked off their property because you were incompetent. You got fired before you even started. Whoa, how you messed up a deal like that? Because you want to go in there. Y'all, be honest with y'all. I did see that. That man was granted, let me tell y'all this. Marceau was granted $1.7 million to start that. She really did get that deal, y'all. He was granted, I think, $1.7, $1.9 million. But he didn't do right. He just didn't do right, y'all. Ain't nobody's fault but his. And I was pissed off at my soul. How would you mess something like that up, $1 billion deal up for your family? You know, it's just no excuse. He really got that contract, y'all. I saw it. And it was in the newspaper here in Huntsville that he had got that contract. But whatever he did, they ended up kicking him off. They kicked him out of there because he didn't do right. So what do? You want us to report on y'all. We are reporters. We're content creators, right? Then y'all say we hating on y'all. I'm not hating on y'all. I really was rooting for them. I really want this man. He got a family to feed. He got a family to feed, but if he going in there and think he going to be getting over on these business-minded people, he just not going to do it. He tried to get over on Zen Garden. They just not having it, man. So get it together. Go back to school and learn how to build. It's work here. It work here, y'all. It works here for these black men, these black contractors. But if you go in there and your hands ain't clean, you go in there, you're trying to scam these people, your name gonna be mud. And now Scopes is mud. Scopes is no more, y'all. He said that they won with Zen Garden. Zen Garden took Scopes down. Scopes can't work here no more. I guess they may have to go to another state, but they can't work in Alabama no more. Okay, you guys, I'm gone. Thank y'all for being here. Thank everybody for the super stickers and the Cash App. Thanks for the new members, old members. Thank y'all. And remember, tune in tomorrow. I'm going to take y'all on boots on the ground with me to some of these hangings. If you're sensitive, you may not want to come and watch it. Okay. Y'all have a great day. Thank y'all. Love y'all.